Now at 9, state employees in Utah will start their last 4-day work week tomorrow. The state is doing away with it and going back to the more traditional 5-day work week. State leaders had hoped shutting down offices on Friday would save the state money. It did, but not as much as predicted. And people were upset by the inconvenience of not being able to visit state offices on Friday. So it didn't work out in Utah. But could a 4-day work week work at your job? It's an interesting concept. I was in Utah working in the news business there when this all happened, and I remember, people were upset because the thought of not being able to go to the DMV on a Friday, not being able to go to certain offices on a Friday, it really frustrated people, and obviously Utah decided it wasn't worth the money they saved.
All right, let's get right to what you're saying. Monica Brito Kennedy says, not sure what that model would look like in an elementary school. I know parents on a 5-day work schedule would not like it.
Well, Larry Singleton says, I don't know if it would work, but I'm willing to try.
Christopher Gossett writes, I think it all depends on whether you're a product or service-based business. If the quota can be met making a product, then no problem, but some services just can't be done without.
Socorro Martinez writes, I think it's good. Weekends go by too fast as it is.
Yeah, lots of comments rolling in on this one. Let's see. Corey McCoy says, don't know, but would love to try it.
Nicole Quellar says, my husband has always been on a 4-day work week. Works out well. My child is also on a 4-day school schedule. So that works out in that case, in that particular situation.
Yeah, it's almost like you want to have the 4-day, but you want everyone else to work the 5 days so you can get your stuff done on that day.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Dennis Magic says, I retired from education. I think kids should go to school 4 days a week and give the teacher an extra day to plan, catch up, and have meetings without interrupting the kids' school days.
I agree. Denise needs an extra day off to plan. Those teachers have a lot on their hands, and they end up working 10-hour days oftentimes anyhow.
Oh, absolutely. They put in a lot more than just the 8 hours that you think,
absolutely,
is in a regular school day.
Leslie Jones says 4-day work weeks equal 10-hour days. If the business is open 7 days a week, and if it's an outdoor job, that's a long day in the summer. The 4-day part sounds nice, but the 10 hours, not so much.
Well, John De La O says, as a business owner, every day not working is money lost. It's hard enough dealing with the 5-day work week. I can't imagine the lack of productivity with 4 days.
Yeah, Christy Robinson says, I worked for a nonprofit, 9.5 hours, 4 days a week. Everyone loved it, and there was less cost of keeping buildings open, as well as saving in commuting expenses and prep time at home.
Nicole Cooler writes, my husband is utility lineman. He's one of the guys out there fixing the power lines. He works Monday through Thursday, but he also works anytime he's needed. So he works a 4-day work week, but a lot of these guys are also on call, and so it quickly turns into a 5-day, 6-day work week. You know how that goes.